Hi friends, it's Tracy from the Financial Freedom Diary, and today we are going to be closing out my sinking funds for the month of May. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe below. Hope you all are having a super fantastic day. Before I get started, let me flip this over to just the sinking funds page, and I will use my Crucial Conversations. So I'll have a little bit of writing room. It is always difficult for me because they gave me like an expanded coil, which I know I didn't ask for with this planner. So it's huge. It's worse than your average coil notebook. So what I did this month. For the dentist, I paid $27.36, and that was for my fluoride treatment when I got my cleaning done on May 11th. And then May 17th, I went to the ATM to take out $250 for my son's birthday. They're at that age where, they want cash versus gifts. And I had to buy some brownies. Yeah, it was brownies. And I don't know if y'all know, like Kroger sells this chocolate. I don't know if it's chocolate and caramel, and it has a ganache. I've never tasted it, but my sons have, and they love those brownies. And it is super hard to find them, but this year I found them. So I got to do it one more time. And I'm thinking Monday and Tuesday, those are the days to look for them. Because if you don't go and get them, they are always sold out. And I think last year I probably went around to like 4 different Krogers trying to find them and never could find them. It was crazy. And I'm like, not this year. I'm going to give myself plenty of time to pick that up. But yeah, he just turned 22. And they've been broing it up all week, so that's good, That is really good because, you want your kids to kind of bond. So my starting balance for my gifts was $335.66. I added $90, and then I took out $250. I only have one more birthday to go since I'm paying off debt. I am significantly reducing the amount of gifts to just, giving to my family, the people who are actually going through this with me. So that way I am not, I like to give gifts, so I like to go overboard at the same time. So yeah, it's a whole thing for me. 335.66. Add in $90, and then subtract 250, and so I'm down to 175.66. Now for medical. Medical started out with a negative balance, and it was negative 36.79. I added $67 to it, and I actually paid $27.36 for that fluoride treatment, and that is the last thing I'm having done at that dentist office. I will be changing. I know the dentist I want to try out is over near my job. I get 3 dental cleanings per year. So I'm going to have to contact them at some point and see about scheduling an appointment and what I need to do to get my history from the other dentist's office. It's not necessarily her work, but her office is disorganized, to say the least. And like I think I told you guys on Saturday, my friend, she doesn't go to the same dentist as me. She went to an oral surgeon. She had the implant done, and her implant came out. So first it was the healing abutment, and like this past Thursday, her implant came out. And she's like, I am not letting them go back in and do anything. I'm just going to have an extra hole in my mouth. I am done with this. But you get to that point when it comes to the dental implant. It was like, there were so many times where I was like, why did I do this? So I'm going to add in a 67 for the deposit. and then I'm going to subtract out 27.36, and I have $2.85. Woo. I don't know if y'all can hear that bird, but that is a bird just cutting up singing right outside my window. Now the next one is quarterly taxes. Quarterly taxes is going to start off with $61.74. The deposit from my Google AdSense is $66.43. And I can't remember when this is due. I need to look it up, because I'm quite sure they sent me a whole packet in the mail so I can mail everything in. $61.74 plus 66.43. And so I'm ending with $128.17. Tell you, it kind of makes me nervous seeing how low everything is, because I'm used to putting more money into my sinking funds. But you know, I got to get out of debt, right? So I got to focus. So subscriptions, $3.18, no deposit, no withdrawal, so $3.18. My clothing is $62.23. No deposits, no withdrawals, and so I still have $62.23. Car maintenance is $206.73. I deposited $75, and I don't think I got anything coming up. Let's go and check. No, I need to see when I'll check the date when I get in the car, see when my next oil change is due. So let's see, 206.73 plus 75, and my ending balance is $281.73. But yeah, I should be totally done with sinking funds. I don't have anything else coming up that I know of. Insurance, this one has the most money in it, $560.79. I added $100, and so now I have $660.79, and so I think that's good enough so I can make that 6-month payment. I should get an email in June let me know about my renewal period. I think it starts in July. So as soon as I get that email, I'll call Geico and get myself switched over to every 6 months. And it's pretty easy to do. I've already got my renter's insurance like once a year. I wish I could do car insurance like once a year too, and then just have both of them coming out once a year, but they're every 6 months. So I'm going to add up my starting balance, which is 335.66 minus 36.79 plus 61.74 plus $3.18 plus $62.23 plus 206.73 plus 560.79 equals $1193.54. I'm gonna pop back to April. Yep, $1193.54. That matches. But yeah, one of my new neighbors got a bird feeder, so we're seeing all kinds of interesting birds. So $90 plus 67 plus 66.43 plus 75 plus 100, and so my total deposits is $398.43. Yeah, without all the dogs, we've seen more birds. And I think I told you guys my patio, there's like a wooded area right behind it. So it's not like some of them don't come, but they don't have little Huey in them and chase them, because little Huey and them moved. So my withdrawals, they total to $77.36. And I'm going to do the math this way. Then I'm going to do the math that way. So, well, I'm saying this way and that way. I'm going to do the math across on the total line. And then I'm going to do the math with the ending balance. Do that column and make sure that they equal. Make sure all my numbers are right. See, 1193.54 minus 398.43. No. You see what I did? Plus, and I still did that. 1193.54 plus 398.43 minus 277.36, and that's 1314.61. Okay, I don't know why I expected it to be lower, but because the amount of my withdrawals is actually less than my deposits. But anyway, I wasn't expecting it to be higher. 175.66 plus $2.85 plus 128.17 plus $3.18 plus $62.23 plus 281.73 plus 660.79. Yay! Woo! 1314.61. But yeah, I think with the dental implant, that's the one thing they did not tell me or her, was that there was a potential for the implant to actually come out. So that's the catch. So I know some people wanted to hear about it. That's the one thing. I know for me, I had a pamphlet, but I don't think she got one from her oral surgeon. And I remember in my pamphlet when the implant was placed, and that's the part that goes into your skull, it said not to sleep on the side of my face where I got the implant. And so I remember not doing that. And hers was in the very last position in her mouth. So I'm wondering, that position, sleeping, all that kind of stuff, like what really happened. But I knew she was on antibiotics a lot longer. I think I was on antibiotics for like 2 weeks, and it was rough on my stomach. And I remember you guys giving me the advice to go get some Cotrell because, I'm lactose intolerant. And I don't know, but she was on antibiotics for a while, and I want to say it was over a month. And she was just going through it. She was in a lot of pain, and I was not. It was completely different. So I have no clue. I think that's the one thing with getting the dental implants, is make sure the dentist or whoever's going to do the work, they actually tell you the pros and cons, like real holy deal. They tell you the pros and cons. Make sure they don't sell you anything that you won't use, because you guys know I got a brand new bottle of mouthwash that I was supposed to use after the implant was placed, but I was told not to use it. So I paid for something that I have no use for. So be careful about those types of things. But yeah, she's going through her thing, but I've got my crown seated and everything has been going fine. I think it's when food, like when I eat, because this is like the first week has passed. So when I eat, if food gets caught between my teeth, I can't tell which side. Like normally where that food is. I can't tell which side of the tooth, but I just floss and keep it moving. So it's that whole thing. But yeah, I am done with the sinking funds and running my mouth, because y'all know I talk too much. So y'all let me know how everything's going with your sinking funds. I know you guys have a lot of changes going on right now, and there's a season for all of that stuff to me. It just comes. But the good thing about budgeting, having sinking funds, and the whole 9 yards is that you may not be 100% prepared, but you're not 100% unprepared. Like you're always somewhere in the middle, and you're just refining your process. So let me know how everything's going, and I will talk to you guys on Saturday. Bye.